Hi, Kimberly. Just viewed your post. Thank you so much. Good job. And I'm going to answer the question you had for me and try to cover 2 for 1 in a brief amount of time here. You indicated, I think, that you thought cultural heterosexism is the most serious issue that the LGBT individuals face. And you know, you talk about if it didn't exist, then maybe homophobia wouldn't exist, that fear, that hatred of that group. And then you talked about structural heterosexism. You know, if that wasn't an issue, if couples, same-sex couples, were allowed the benefits given to heterosexual couples, then these other 2 things wouldn't exist. And I think there is a lot of intersection of these ideas, and one kind of plays off the other. And I think, you know, again, from my perspective, I think it starts with the hate of somebody that's different than you are. Now, where does that come from? Where does that start? It's kind of, you know, does the chicken or the egg come first type thing. So I think to answer your question, you know, how can we change the dominant society to be more open, loving toward the LGBT group? I think education is important. Just like you had indicated, I think that, you know, we just have to look at the person as a person, a whole person. None of us are perfect. We all make choices that might make another person angry or upset at us. We, you know, lots of things, and we're not perfect people. We are very imperfect in many aspects. And I think if we can just learn to accept each other for what we are, and just as a person, that can then begin to hopefully bridge those gaps and close the gaps too, that there would be any discrepancy or, you know, any tensions between people. I think it goes across the board. I think that's what we're learning, that we all just need to be aware that yes, we are individuals, but we're individuals. Doesn't matter color, race, gender, sexual orientation. You know, I am Lori Sawyer. You are Kimberly Dunnigan. You know, that's who we are. And I'm a nurse. I forget what you do for a living. Looks like you teach. So, you know, all of those things, you know, about us, but it doesn't matter the rest of it. And to get along with others, you can still respect people, and I think that's the biggest thing. I think we've gotten away from respecting each other, and that's where a lot of all of this, I think, stems from. So I think we have to respect each individual person on their merits, on the value of a human, and hopefully start mending fences. And that's what I think. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are too, on how you think we can change the culture to be more open, and not have these divisions. I think we need to just get back to the basics here and just move forward. Well, I've talked too long again, so I apologize, but here's my thoughts. Thanks, Kimberly.